All right, I'm gonna show you how to do the banner on this Ranger 1000. So what I'm gonna do is you guys can use the outside of the windshield. You would clean and wet the outside of your windshield, unroll your banner, lift your liner, wet your film, and then lay your liner back down. I'm gonna do that on a peel board today, just because it's easier for us here. So we'll come over here. I got the banner laid out. I did cut two, but this one here is the liner side towards me. So when we go to lift this, the film's stuck to the glass. So we're just gonna wet, and we're not gonna miss into the glass area. And we're just gonna set the liner back on. Boom, just like that. We went to the halfway point. We're gonna do the same on this side. We're just gonna mist and wet, and then we're just gonna lay our liner back on. We don't want our liner to touch anything else but the film that it came off of and the film that it went back onto. So now that this is done, we're gonna actually go back into the machine. So we're gonna open up the door. I put a dash towel over the top of the dash, covering any of the electronics or anything. Your wife won't mind if you borrow our bath towel for this install. We're gonna set the film with the liner side up right here. I'm gonna actually sit in the center of this machine because it'll be easier for me. So now that I'm in the center of it, I'm gonna take our soapy water mix and I'm just gonna spray it on here. I'll take one of the razor blades that came in the install kit. I'm just gonna razor blade any of this out. I wanna make sure that there's no glue on here, no dirt or debris. And I'm satisfied with that. So now we're gonna take our pink install tool. We're gonna wet. And then we're just going to squeegee this off, making sure that we kind of get behind in these matrix. And we're gonna squeegee all of it off and down. We're creating a rinsing effect. We wanna squeegee a larger area than what we're working in so we know it's clean. And then I'm just gonna mist again, the soapy water, and then we're gonna do our install. Doesn't have to be super soapy because the liner's already wet, but then we're gonna lift off our liner and expose our film and get this up to the glass. So we don't want this to flop back onto the towel and pick up any dirt. So we're gonna use our hands. It is kind of flimsy, so you wanna balance it. You're gonna get it positioned up here. I'm gonna drop that up, and then you wanna slide up into your gasket, and then kind of come over here and just do the same. So I wanna get it so there's no light gaps, and then I'm going to kind of just work this all out, and you'll kind of notice that the film will go to a happy home. And then you just gotta kind of shift it and position it. These are a little tricky because of how thin it is below the mirror, but they're not too bad to do. So what we're gonna do here in a second, once I get this position to where I'm satisfied, we're gonna measure it on the outside of the windshield to make sure that it's actually straight. Not that we have a bunch here and a little there. So we'll get rid of our liner. We'll grab a tape measure, and I'll show you guys measuring the outside and what it should look like. All right, so I got a tape measure. I like to find a fixed point, so I'm gonna put it up here. It's gasketed. This reads at exactly 7 inches. So I'm gonna come over to this side. I'm gonna do the same, put it up here, and this actually reads about exactly 7 inches also. So our banner's straight with no big bubbles in it. So we're actually gonna wanna start by squeegeeing out the center of that windshield first. So I wanna squeegee out right here, and I want this film to anchor, so that way it's stationary in the thinnest part of the film. So now we're just gonna squeegee all this stuff outwards and upwards. We're just gonna get it all behind there and squeegee all of this out also. So now that this is all squeegeed out, we are set, no bubbles.